All right, let's dive on into the experience and walk you through what this is like. And we're going to start with me as the attendee. So, hello, everyone. I'm Will. Imagine I'm now closing your eyes and I am now an attendee. I'm attending a conference and I have a few objectives that I'm trying to accomplish. So, as an attendee, I want to expand my personal network, right? Meet more people. That's very common. I also want to learn from subject matter experts by attending a lot of sessions and things like that. But I'm also looking to maybe find a new partner, a new software partner, a new vendor, or something like that as well. And I'm looking to connect with them on the show floor. So those are my challenges and objectives. And we're going to talk about how Klik helps achieve each and every one of those. Now I'm showing up on event site. Well, I have to go to registration and get my badge, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to arrive at the event and I'm going to walk up to registration like normal. I'm going to give them my name or my email address. They're going to search it up. And within a few seconds, we're going to pair the badge, or in this case, they're going to pair the badge for me. And we're going to confirm all the information. This is perfect because in this chance, if say I misspelled my name or my title's wrong, I've switched companies, we have the ability to update that information immediately and print it out live right then and there. So you don't have to worry if the badge is, someone put the wrong information in it. But what's great about this is that the event staff is going to walk me through the badge step by step. It's super duper easy use. They're going to show me how to click, all that fun stuff, and give me kind of a little bit of a tutorial. So now I've checked in. You can see, and actually in this process, it literally takes a couple seconds to be able to do this. We take the device, we pair it to it, we print out the name, we stick out the name on the badge, and then we stick the device to the back of the badge, which that's going to be really important for later. Next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to get my badge and I'm going to walk around the event, and I'm going to run into people, right? I'm going to run into my friends. I'm going to run into people I haven't met before. This is your chance to experience the power of Klik for the first time. As an attendee, I just can take my badge, and whenever I meet someone, literally, we both click our badges, they both light up, and instantly our contact information is exchanged. This is amazing because it puts it on a timeline that allows me to see all my connections all throughout the entire event, multi-day event, where I met them, when I met them, all that fun stuff. I can even take notes so I can say, oh, yeah, John was the guy with the cool beard that I met. So as I'm collecting them all, I also have the ability at the end to export them as an attendee, which is super duper easy, which we'll talk about a little bit later. So I've met a couple of attendees. We've clicked badges. We've changed contact information. But then I realized, oh, I have to get to that session. The session's starting really, really soon. So, we do our clicking. We're meeting each other, all that fun stuff. We see our badges light up. But then I realize, oh, my next session's starting soon. Here's the next power of Klik. I'm going to see my badge light up and go, 5 minutes until the next session. Okay, I got to get to it. So we can push light cues to any one of these badges. But I start to wonder, what else can this badge do? So I start to head over to my session. Just imagine me. Yeah. And I check in for my session. You can set it up where, it's just an iPad and people can do a self-serve. You can give an iPad to someone outside the door and can do access control. There's two different ways that this can happen. Imagine I show up and I'm at the wrong room. For example, these are only sessions that you maybe paid for. You had RSVP and save a seat for. We can make it that when I tap my badge, it lights up red, indicating I'm not allowed in this session. Well, it turns out that I actually went to the wrong room. This has never happened to anyone before, right? And I check in, get the red notification. I know, hey, I got to go to a different room. But then I can show up to my session. That is the right room. Check in, and you can see how quick it is for me to check in to that session. So that's one example that we have the ability to know what attendees are doing within the event and knowing what sessions they're attending. But what's also cool, taking the attendee hat off, is we also have the ability to passively track which rooms people are in, which is really cool. We'll talk about that a little bit later as well. All right, so I've gone my session, and I've enjoyed it. Now I'm exiting out of it, and now I'm going into the exhibit hall. How many people have ever had an awkward badge scanning experience at an event, whether attending a session, or maybe you're at an exhibit hall and someone said, hey, can I scan your badge? And you're like, no. We've all experienced these awkward badge scanning experiences. But me as an attendee, when I utilize Klik, I can go to my exhibitors and my vendors that are on the show floor, and I get amazing ways that I can connect with them without the awkward let me scan your badge experience. So first of all, let's say, for example, I don't want to necessarily talk to a salesperson. I can go up and click my badge to what's called a touch point, which allows me to download a one pager or a white paper and allows me to automatically get that information delivered into my timeline. And this is more in line with how me as a consumer, I want to buy things. I don't necessarily always want to talk to a salesperson. Sometimes I want to research a little bit on my own. But let's say, for example, I do want to talk to a salesperson and I go into the exhibitor booth and I can go and connect with the exhibitors. It's the same way that I met other attendees. We just click our badges together and we can trade contact information. But what's also really cool is that all of a sudden I'm clicking with people, I'm visiting exhibitors and downloading content. I realize on my app, I'm getting points. There's a leaderboard. So there's a complete gamification of this. And I feel like I want to win. I want to get the points. I want to, visit all the exhibitors so I can get as many points as possible. This is really, really exciting and gets me really, really engaged within the event.